Welcome back to A Minute with Chelsea. I am using my 360 camera to show you what I look like in the car. I drove to 7 Brew and I got a coffee. My hair is so dirty and that's okay because I'm about to go home and take a shower, so it doesn't matter. But I went to therapy first. I usually have this rule that I have to have makeup and my hair done to go to therapy, and I don't really know why I have that rule. I guess I feel like it makes me look put together and not like a crazy person. So today I just went as myself, which is probably a good step in the right direction anyway. Today in therapy, I learned that manipulation and gaslighting doesn't have to be intentional, and that people can manipulate and gaslight without bad intentions or without knowing they're doing it, which somehow blew my mind. I put together a box of goodies for my friend Analise. We call each other elk ass as a joke. And I took that to the post office to ship it out to her because I had just put together all kinds of self-care things for her. She's traveled on every hobbithikers trip so far except for one. I stopped at Jimmy John's to get lunch before I went to the post office because I have plans today and I needed to get some food before that happened. Then I drove to the post office where they charged a ridiculous amount to ship something to California because they're the post office and that's what they do. And then I got in my car and I drove to the park to play with my camera because I wanted to see what would happen. I put this footage in the vlog from yesterday because I just wanted to show you, because I did go swing the day before, but I also went to swing today. I love to swing. It hurts my hands and it bruises my hips every time, but it makes me very happy. Then I stopped swinging and I drove across town because I needed a good hammock tree, and there are no good hammock trees at Toadsuck Park, which is where I was swinging. The best hammock trees are at Beaver Fork Park, which is on the other side of town, so it's kind of annoying, but it's fine. I had a bunch of videos to film, I had a bunch of videos to edit, I had a bunch of things to do on my phone, and I like to do those things in a hammock when I'm feeling kind of bleh. And I don't think I'm feeling as bad as I've been feeling the last 2 weeks. I feel a little bit less shitty than I did, but I'm still not feeling 100,000 great percent like I usually do. And I know I'm lucky to feel like that all the time. Like, I'm lucky to be able to get up and get dressed and do stuff and feel good and get things done and feed myself and get all my to-do lists crossed off. And I'm lucky that I don't struggle with executive dysfunction. Like, that's really amazing. But I'm not sure how to cope when I'm not able to do those things because it's weird for me not to be able to. But being outside helps, and also I counted all the cicada shells I found. And I saw this really cool lily pad flower because last time I was here, they were lily padding everywhere, but there were no flowers, and I was like, oh my god, that's so cool. I have to get my big long camera and stick my stick over it. I set up my hammock and I got in my hammock and I had my Jimmy John's for lunch, and they didn't put my avocado on there, and I was like, how rude. That is my favorite part of the sandwich. I used my 360 camera to film myself in my hammock just to it's just neat. I never get to see myself from a bird's eye view, so it's really cool. And it was a really nice day. It wasn't too hot. Oh, here's the footage of the flower because I couldn't see the front of it until I used the long stick camera. Also, look how many cicada shells there are. I think I counted 17, but these are all on one tree and they're all by each other. That's like what? We've seen 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, I don't know, 11, and this is not even all of them, 12, 13, 14, and that's just one tree. There are so many on every single tree everywhere. That's a spider if you didn't catch it. It's a little spider if you can rewind and look at it. He is so tiny that he's smaller than that cicada shell's head. Anyway, I got a bunch of shit done. I was there for about 2 hours, and then I was like, okay, if you feel better and you have energy, it's time to meal prep. I need to meal prep, number one, because I had to make a video for my Instant Pot. I ordered a steamer basket, so don't worry, I won't have to use an aluminum foil basket ever again. And obviously I hate opening the steam thing, like it scared me, I hate doing it. And anyway, I needed to meal prep because number one, I needed to film that video. Number two, I need food to eat. Number three, I don't want my salmon to go bad because it's expensive and I love it. And number four, I got a free box of meals from Factor, which are these like already cooked meals that come like little TV dinners. You just microwave them. And they're gonna be here tomorrow. And I was like, that's 6 meals. And this will be probably 3 meals for me if I eat it, like, because I'm making a bunch of food. And that's like 9 to 10 meals for this next week that I have to use up in the next 7 days, which sounds like, okay, well, people eat 3 meals a day, but I eat the same breakfast every day. So this meal prep and my Factor meals will be lunch and dinner for the next week. I made baby carrots that were glazed with brown sugar and butter. I made steamed broccoli in the Instant Pot with cheese sauce on top. I made that really delicious salmon, which turned out absolutely flawless from that air fryer. That air fryer is so damn cool. It's linked in my TikTok showcase, and it has an app so you can see how long your food's gonna take, and it has a probe so it cooks according to the tenderness of the meat. And then I made baked potatoes in the Instant Pot as well. So then I have carrots, broccoli, potatoes, and salmon, and I can kind of mix and match what I want for lunch and dinner. I also got a new eyebrow pin from TikTok Shop, and look at my lashes. They're so long, but you can see the ones that are no longer curled, so it's almost time to go back for another lash lift, but not yet. I used my rosemary mint hair oil in my hair, which makes me look disgusting, but it's okay, I'm just going to bed. I use a satin bungee. What is it called? Bungee? A scrunchie, Jesus Christ. Then I took my makeup off, washed my face, did all my skincare, put my little satin bonnet on, and lash serum, of course.